And always, and get you some dimes. Have you some female friends that's just real fine that you're cool with. Women like to see a dude with other attractive women because that brings your stock value up. I talk about that in my very first book, The Art of Mac, and I always said one of the rules is to keep some platonic female friends. I know it's very hard, fellas. You want to bang every woman you want to meet. You want to bang every woman you meet, but it's cool to keep a female platonic friend just to have around. She's your bait. She's going to bait in your other women. But women like to see a dude around attractive women. That makes you sexier. That's why Jay-Z is a sex symbol. The rapper Jay-Z is a sex symbol because he started fucking with Beyonce. That's when he became a sex symbol. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to have the same vibe. You hang around attractive women, no matter what you look like, you're going to become a sex symbol too. Like look, the rapper Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne started fucking with Trina, a couple of other nice looking chicks. Lil Wayne is a sex symbol. Lil Wayne is a sex symbol. I know a lot of young women who are like, man, I like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper. A lot of women like the rapper Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne looks like a Jamaican roach. That man ain't hot, and I'm not, no homo, all right? No homo at all, but that little motherfucker looks funny, all right? But he got bad bitches, though. Because of the swagger. And you get a lot of attractive women around you, and that's going to help boost your confidence up. It gives you a little swagger. But the point is, do not be too accommodating. Do not be too available to women at all times. And finally, rule number 5, don't do too much too soon. That's another major mistake that a lot of guys do, and it makes you look weak in the eyes of women. Fellas, if you're dealing with a woman and you're rolling out the red carpet too soon, you're doing too much, you're doing too many extras on a first date, like coming to the door with chocolates and roses. That's romantic back in the day. Like back in the day when motherfuckers didn't have cars and telephones. You had to campaign real hard back in the day. You had to come up to the door. You had to ride your pony up to the bitch's house with a bucket of meat and some candy and flowers, because shit, you were probably hungry than a motherfucker from all that walking and horseback. But you would show up to the door and you'd be like, hey, let's sit on the porch and eat these chocolates and drink some lemonade, and shit, I'd walk my ass back to the farm or whatever. But nowadays, man, excuse me, you don't have to do all that. When you meet a woman or when you first hook up with a woman, you don't have to come with gifts and presents and rolling out the red carpet. That makes you look a little desperate. That makes you look weak. Women say it's romantic. Women, no. It's not romantic. You do stuff like that for a woman that you're already cool with or a woman that you're already down with. If you're down with her, then you decide to do some little fly shit like that every now and then. That's cool in the game. But when you first meet them, you don't know them from a can of paint. She can be the biggest skanky slut monkey in the neighborhood. And you out here cupcaking with her ass. So you have to give her the impression like, hey, let me get to know you before I do anything special. That's the vibe and impression you want to give. I tell women that all the time. Like, when I'm at the club, and out here in LA, what happens is that if you're out at the club and you're talking to a girl, they have these people who sell flowers outside the club. They'll walk up to you, hey, you want to buy her flower? They'll put you on the spot, and they be punking these dudes into buying women flowers and shit. And a lot of these simp niggas be doing it because they don't want to look like they're dissing the woman. But there's a way to get out of that. Like when I'm out at the club and a woman is outside with me chatting it up and they come up to me with the roses, like, hey, you want to buy her a rose? And then the woman is looking at me like, what am I going to say? I'm like, look, let me get to know her first. I just met her. And that alleviates the whole shit right there. And the woman can't say anything negative because, shit, I don't know her. And I let her know, like, hey, I'm not, you're cool, but I don't even know if I want to fuck with you like that yet. I'm getting to know you right now. And you can't argue with that, and you can't get offended with that. They can only respect that, and they respect that I stood my ground and I didn't allow myself to be manipulated. So that's the impression and that's the vibe that you have to have with women that you meet, especially on the first few dates. You have to give her the impression like, look, you're cool, but we're going to keep it real simple for right now until I get to know you. Now, if I get to know you and you seem to be a cool chick, then we can upgrade it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then we can take it to Red Lobster. You dig? But right now, we're going to fuck with this Krispy Kreme. Right now, we're going to fuck with this Sizzler buffet. Because I don't know you yet. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to appear cheap. Don't let women try to punk you into the whole cheap thing. Women, a lot of women will be like, oh, damn, you can't spend no money on me. Oh, I don't like no cheap man. Oh, I like to be spoiled. Fellas, if a woman ever says some corny shit like that, and I've heard it before, you check them hard. When women say some shit like, I'm used to being spoiled, 9 times out of 10, they're immature, or they have a boyfriend when they say some shit like that. I can almost guarantee it. Either they live at home with their mama, or they have a corny-ass boyfriend somewhere who ain't doing shit for them, and they're trying to get you to be that sucker. And I know every fella has heard that before. A woman talking about, ooh, I like to be spoiled. How you like to be spoiled and your ass is living up here in Section 8 housing? And you talking about you like to be spoiled? And you sitting over here with this old raggedy-ass outfit from Ross, talking about you spoiled, and your weave hanging halfway off your fucking head. But you like to be spoiled. Toenail polish chipped up, looking like you've been doing Tybo on a damn tree, and you talking about you like to be spoiled. Get the fuck out of my face. That's the vibe that you have to have, fellas. Do not go for the okie doke. Don't go for the bullshit. Keep it P.I. to your D.I.